Hello, everyone. So, I guess I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So, here we go. Basically, I'm responding to some comments, and to respond to those comments, the first one is if they ask me if I could turn double play and show people how to properly turn double play. I can't really do that right now because I'm in quarantine. I just got back from Florida not too long ago, so I had to stay inside, unfortunately. But maybe when I could reconnect with some people and we can do that video, I think it'd be really fun. To respond to another comment, it was where my favorite place to travel is, and so far, and what did I like doing there, and basically, I guess that's pretty much what they wanted to know. So basically, my favorite place that I've been so far is Paris, France, and there's for many reasons. I would say it's number one would be the museums. Really love art, and so they have many famous museums. The Louvre is the most famous one. Has the big pyramid out, um, just sitting basically outside. Really cool architecture and a couple other pieces. I would say that Mona Lisa by Da Vinci is the number one, and then they have some other frescoes by some Renaissance Italian painters and also Napoleon era. I like the Mesopotamia stuff. So, but it's such a big place, and honestly, there's not too many great pieces for how big it is. My honest opinion. But there's a lot of other museums that are awesome. So there's the Marmottan, which is Monet, basically, and that's my favorite artist. So it has my favorite painting, Impression Sunrise. So I really loved that. It was a bit off the grid a bit, but it was pretty awesome. Also, they have the Orangerie, which has the water lilies by Monet, but a couple other pieces like from Matisse or Renoir and Modigliani, all these artists I don't know if you know, but yeah, they're really awesome artists basically. And then they have the Orsay, my favorite, which is used to be a train station, and they turned it into an art museum, and it actually has the best impressionists and post impressionists the collection that I've ever seen. It was awesome. So I'm sure like Van Gogh, like I said, Monet, Renoir, Pizarro, Sicily, like all these awesome artists, and basically it's all in one place. So definitely worth seeing. Those are the museums. Now for number two, I would say just history of the and then of just the city itself. So they have the Notre Dame. They have I'm sure you guys seen Hunchback of Notre Dame. Also they have the catacombs, which is 100 feet below ground. It's basically a spiraling staircase. So what we would when you buy a ticket, you just start going down the spiraling staircase like 100 feet, and then you end up going like a labyrinth. It's kind of like zigzag, and then you end up at the entrance, and then you get to see like all these burials of like the skeletons and just like the bones and all that stuff, kind of just like along the side. You're walking through the area, and it's pretty funny. What I think about this is that Paris is a city of love, but it's actually the city of death as well. So I feel like it's ironic, that love is, I guess, associated with both, I guess, life and death. So basically, there's that. Besides the catacombs, I really liked. Like they have like the Seine River, which is a really scenic, river. You could take some boats if it's a good day and weather's permitting. By the Seine River, they have Pont des Arts, which is the Lovelock Bridge. Is basically you put the lock on the bridge, and then you throw away the key into the Seine River. It's really cool tradition, and it's really nice to see for sure. What else do I really love about the place? I think the public transit. I mean, it's kind of an underrated topic, but it's very convenient and affordable, and it definitely takes you everywhere you need to go really really fast, and it's a good way to like just get accustomed to how people do things, I guess, there. So but also if you prefer to walk, you can walk places probably like 15-20 minutes and you'll be everywhere. I also forgot the Eiffel Tower, of course. I don't know how I forgot that one, but basically the Eiffel Tower, what you might not know is it lights up basically at night, and every hour it flashes for like 5 minutes or so. Really cool. There's actually an elevator that takes you up. There, it goes to two different floors. So basically, the first floor is going to be like a club, like a nightclub, actually, and then the second floor is like a panoramic view, so you can see the entire city. Um, and then for another monument, the Arc de Triomphe, which is the Arc of Triumph. Basically, it's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of just like this, and there's an arc, and a lot of cities have them. Actually, it's not just Paris, but I'm sure Paris is like probably one of the first to have the Arc of Triumph. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 110% sure. So basically, it's just amazing. You could just walk on the streets and just run into something there. It's there's always stuff to do. And third, basically, would be the food. Of course, no trip's complete without food. And personally, I eat stuff that even if I'm not hungry, I just keep eating and just keep eating because there's just so much to try. And I don't care if I'm fat or not. You just got to do it. So basically, I get a lot of meals. When I was there, we had an Airbnb. It was myself and three other girls from my study abroad program, and we would end up going to this like cheese, I guess, company, or I don't know, a store. It was like right around the corner, and so we would test out the cheeses, and I just eat a lot of cheese. Of course, they have that. They have the wines. It's what they're known for. So you have to try it. So we had a lot of those. Also had a lot of chocolate croissants, and regular croissants were like surprisingly really good. But the chocolate croissants, I had like 7 of them, to be quite honest. What else did I eat there? A couple gourmet meals that they have there. They have good cuisine. Make sure when you eat out at restaurants, so I don't know if you know this about a lot of European places, is they have a tax and tip included in the price that you're paying. So there's no need to, pay extra, just in case you didn't know that. Sometimes you have to even actually pay to reserve a table. It just depends on kind of like which places you're at. But most of the time, kind of a hack is definitely don't pay more than what the bill says. And then also, if they're like offering you like bread or something like that, then that means they basically think you're going to sit at the table and you're going to have to reserve it. I feel like there's one other, aspect. Okay, yeah, the water. Okay, so some places have good drinking water and some don't. You could be paying for like a small glass like this, like $2 or €2, and then you get like a bottle that's humongous, basically, and it's like 25 cents from the store. So if you can, I know it's a bit bougie or whatever, but I would bring it. I would bring it there. So that's what I would do because I just like to drink water all day. So I feel like it's not really a big deal. But yeah, no, definitely a lot to do there. My favorite city is definitely Paris, France. There's a lot more places I want to go to, so it could change, of course. But as of now, that's the top one. I mean, please don't be afraid to comment and want to see more discussions. I'm probably not going to do too many videos yet. Still discovering, I guess, how to use the editing and how to do all that. It's pretty tough, I'm not going to lie, but I think eventually, I'll get with it. And so, in the meantime, especially since we can't do anything anyways because of all this COVID, I actually have a travel page where it's pictures that I post, and Cali Boy Travels 8 on Instagram, and definitely check it out. I think that I really enjoy it, number one, and I think the quality of the pictures are pretty good. I feel like, I mean, I'm not trying to hype myself up or anything, but I feel like it. And I definitely think that you will as well. I try to post like every day or every other day or something like that. And then also, of course, this channel, it's definitely really new, but I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe, most of all, so you can see when my videos come out, so I don't have to always just like, I guess, promote them on like all my social medias. It's tough to get people, I guess, to come over and watch, but that's just kind of the way it is, at least when you're starting out. So yes, like I said, please comment, and definitely comment. I'm gonna have a lot of these live videos with myself that I'm trying to, I guess, you guys get to know me a bit, and also if you haven't experienced something yourself, that I could definitely have some insight on it. If I have done it, and if I haven't, I'll be perfectly honest, but I might have an opinion on it. So that's about it. So I appreciate you guys watching this video, and hopefully we could continue to grow this. All right, have a good day.